Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh Ji. So we have discussed about the Lekha a lot because we are doing a vichar of Kabir Ji the slok, right? Now we are at 201 slok, if I'm not wrong. Yes, 201 slok, right? 200 slok was all about, doing the halal. And Kabir Sahib was talking about if you are forcing or cutting a bird, doing a tyranny or animal you're cutting, you're forcing and killing something, you have to give a lekha. Daftar lekha niksa mar muhe muhe khaye. Can they then, when the Dharamraj is going to look into your lekha, into your account, then muh de utte chittar vajne hai na. You are going to get a beating on your face, है ना. कबीर साहब ने सुनवाया कल कैसी सो गल लेखे दी है ना सारी. We have been talking about a lot about account because any action which we take, even the thought when we take it in our mind, because we are using that swas to take that thought, it becomes part of our account. So it is very very important ਕਿ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਦਮ ਦਮ ਸਦਾ ਸੰਭਾਲਦਾ ਦਮ ਨਾ ਬਿਰਥਾ ਜਾਏ. We have to look into each and every swas we take, every swas. ਉਹਦਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਰੋਜ਼ ਦਾ ਲੇਖਾ ਦੇਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਹੈ. I was talking with the Gurmukh Pyare this morning also. All of us, anything which we do, we have to give the lekha. You know, and we need to understand how this life works, right? You, we are not gonna become like clean slate day one. It doesn't happen like that. If it would be that, then we wouldn't have come to this earth. ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਜਨਮ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਮਿਲਣਾ ਅਗਰ ਸਾਡਾ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਕਲੀਅਰ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਲੇਖਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ. ਸਾਡਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਲੇਖਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੀ ਨਾ, ਮਨ ਖਾਲੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ. if there would be no sins which we would have done, ਸਾਡਾ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਐ ਸਾਫ਼ ਲੇਖਾ ਹੋਣਾ ਸੀ, ਕਲੀਨ ਲੇਖਾ. ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਨਮ ਲੈਣ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ. ਐਂਡ ਸਮ ਪੀਪਲ ਥਿੰਕ ਓਕੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਤੇ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਠੀਕ ਹੋ ਜਾਏਗਾ. ਨੋ, ਇਟ ਟੇਕਸ ਟਾਈਮ. ਅਸੀਂ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਗੁਰਮੁਖਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛੋਗੇ, ਦਿਸ ਗੇਮ ਇਜ਼ ਅਖੀਰਲੇ ਸਵਾਸ ਤੱਕ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੇਸਾਂ ਸਵਾਸਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਿਭੇ. ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, when we do the ਅਰਦਾਸ, we say that this birth, this ਜਨਮ ਕੇਸਾਂ ਸਵਾਸਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਿਭੇ. ਕੀ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਜੀ ਇਹਦਾ? that is ਸਾਡੇ ਅਖੀਰਲੇ ਸਵਾਸ ਤੱਕ, till our last breath we should have case, and till the last breath we are Sikh. Who is a Sikh? ਗੁਰ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਕਾ ਜੋ ਸਿੱਖ ਕਾਏ ਭਲਕੇ ਉਠ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਤੇ ਹੈ. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਿੱਖ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਨਾਮ ਤੇ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਉਹ ਹਰ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਦਾ, ਦੂਜੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦਾ. no other ਸੇਵਾ, only ਹਰ ਕੀ ਸੇਵਾ. ਜੋ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨਾ, any work which we do, and if we are doing a physical seva, then also we are doing har ki seva every moment of our life. So that, what does that mean? That we have to do this seva till the last breath. And galtiyan hundiyan. See, remember this we are not Catholics. Nothing wrong about Catholics, but I'm just saying we are not Christians or anything. That guilt factor is there in every religion. There's nothing. You don't have to feel guilty. We have to understand the game. ਪੰਜ ਦੂਤਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਗੇਮ ਖੇਡਣਾ ਹੀ, ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਗੇਮ. Sometimes they will win, sometimes we will win, but the day will come that they will keep on losing the match because we are doing practice. ਨਾਮ ਅਭਿਆਸ, ਨਾਮ ਅਭਿਆਸ, ਹੈ ਨਾ. ਨਾਮ ਅਭਿਆਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ? We are doing practice. And if you play any game, right, there you are going to lose the game, you are going to win the game, but never leave your heart, right? ਕਦੀ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਦਿਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਛੋਟਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਆਪਣਾ, right? always ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ, always high spirits. ਕੋਈ ਗਲਤੀ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਹੈ, that is past. We have to be in present. We don't have to be in future. We don't have to be in past. ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੇਖਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਦੇਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ. ਲੇਖਾ ਕਦੋਂ ਖਤਮ ਹੁੰਦਾ? when our mind is in naam all the time. I'm not talking about Gurmantar here. I'm talking about the naam. ਜਦੋਂ ਸਮਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ, and the mind becomes one with the naam. ਹਰ ਜਨ ਐਸਾ ਚਾਹੀਏ जैसा हर ही होए, उन्नी देर तक it is a struggle. Till that time, it's a struggle. Sometimes you will win, sometimes you will lose the game. It will be both ways. ਕਦੀ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. So ਇਸ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਬੜਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਹੈ. We have to be very, very careful when we think about this. So ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਹੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਧਿਆਨ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਹੈ. ਆਓ ਜੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰੀਏ, ਫਿਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਚੱਲੀਏ, because ਆਪਾਂ ਬੜੇ ਸਹਿਜ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾ ਕੇ we have to go in peace to understand this thing. And there's the next sloka is very beautiful, and I want that everybody's mind should go in peace. Let's do 10 minutes of simran, and then we will understand the next shabad far more better. आओ जी शुरू करिए. वाहिगुरु 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 जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह जी. So we are talking about this Lekha, Sometimes we do mistakes. Like sometimes when we are at a teen age, we are growing up, right? We have hormones in our body and we do certain mistakes, right? First of all, to not to do mistake, as we discussed about yesterday also, we have to increase our simran. ਜਿੰਨਾ ਵੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਵਧਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਨਾ, when we will increase our simran, and when we will that will distract our minds, especially for the youngsters. Do a lot of physical activities also, sports or games, play games. And whenever you're doing this, what do you have to do with it? Va guru, va guru. Play football or soccer, whatever you want to say, baseball, whatever you're doing, right? So, and anything you are doing, just do va guru. That way Kal will not be able to trap you. Kam, Krodh, Lo, Mohankar, lust, greed, anger, attachment will not be able to trap you. We have to learn these things because otherwise it's very easy. Jede Kam, Krodh, Lo, Mohankar ne, they are Mahabali. In Gurbani, they are called Mahabali, warriors. They are very good warriors. They know what to do. They are in a position to give us a beating. They know what to do. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ. And they know how to trap. They know how to trap us in this game. ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲ ਆਪਾਂ ਬਚ ਕੇ ਰਹਿਣਾ. ਇਸ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਕਬੀਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ is again and again talking about the lekha, ਕਿ ਆਪਣਾ ਲੇਖਾ ਠੀਕ ਕਰ ਲਓ. ਲੇਖਾ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਠੀਕ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, the account, if we'll make it correct, then only will not be able to come back here. Otherwise, we'll keep on coming. You can lead a normal, which is actually an abnormal life, but it is so-called normal in Kal Yuga. What do you have to do? Go to the clubs, dance, everything, whatever you want to eat, you want to drink, just do that, right? Lekin a game putti hai. Pata ki problem hai? You know what is the biggest problem? ਜਿਹਨੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਰਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਾਣਿਆ. We have not tasted the juice of Naam, Har Ras, Amrit Ras. And Har Ras, Amrit Ras impacts our tongue also. Our tongue becomes sweet, so beautiful that we don't want to taste anything. Our mind goes in sahaj, mind goes in peace. Because we have not tasted that, the outside ras, the external juices, the physical world looks more attractive. Money looks better. Big cars, good cars, all that stuff get more and more better, right? लेकिन ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਹਰ ਰਸ ਚਾਖ ਲਾਂਗੇ ਨਾ, ਆਨ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਰਸ ਹੈ, ਬਾਕੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਰਸ ਹੈ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆਨ ਰਸ ਸਭ ਹੋਛੇ ਰੇ. You will feel like they are nothing in front of har ras. But we have to go there, go to that stage, go to that avastha, and we have to remain in that avastha. That is very difficult. Some people go there, they come back. Some people go to that stage and they come back because we do mistakes. And then, for 15, 20 days or even more than that, they live in guilt. I have met so many people, I don't know who they are getting this information from, because it's not in Gurbani. They said, oh, mera amrit bhang ho gaya si. How? What did I do? I do, मैं एक दिन अपने एक कार लाती सी. Oh no, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Yes, there are Bajjar Quraits, right? And the Bajjar Quraits are very clear. If you do any of them, then also you can go in front of the Panch Pyare. But never ever give up, never feel guilty. In day-to-day life, there will be small mistakes. Everybody, we are humans, we will be doing mistakes, but don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel bad about it.
By Ramanpreet Singh, the topic that you're on, I feel very connected to some of the stuff that you're making points on, Waguru. And I just like to share a little bit from the last time we discussed. I had an issue with the lust thing at my young age, Waguru, and kind of how I took it upon. So I just So the person that had this lustish type of desire, whatever, right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Because I never told him about it, right? I just had it personally like in my mind, like, okay, it'd be cool, but it's not cool. So I kind of wanted to eliminate it, and I kept doing Simran, and it really helped. And where it come, where it was like, you know what? I'm gonna just tell you, look, I'm young and dumb. I don't know what I'm doing, but I just feel this certain way about you, and I don't want to feel this certain way about you, and that's it. And that kind of has alleviated me away from that type of desire, but also I feel like it also engages the other person into a desire that was unknown, like you do. But
Yes.
I'm trying to work on that. Like that, this has truly helped me. I tell you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
The biggest part. Listen, thank you for talking about this,
yeah,
right? Because
yeah,
people feel reluctant talking about this, and we have all types of ages and age groups here. We have adults, we have youngsters, we have even kids here. But for all, I mean, the thing is, never feel guilty about these things. The biggest problem is Panj Chor, the five dudes, their job is to make you feel guilty if you do a mistake. Come on, we are human beings. We all are same. There, you know, don't, for whatever reason, there is a taboo or something in this world, right? Which somebody gets involved in these things, and they will start pointing fingers on them. This is what the how the world. But what Gurbani teaches us, we have to point fingers on ourselves. ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਝਾਤੀ ਮਾਰਨੀ ਹੈ, ਦੂਜੇ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੁਝ ਕਹਿਣਾ. Self introspection. Oh, that person is lusty, that person and is get involved in all that sexuality and all other stuff. Then what is your mind? Check your mind. ਕੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਮਨ ਕਾਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਂਦਾ? Does our mind goes into these things? If our mind is also going there, then who are we to point fingers on anybody else? And that's my request, humble request to everybody. These five thieves are gonna be with us till the last breath. And every day we have to give the lekha. Every day. Krodh is as bad as calm. That's why Gurbani says, Kam, Krodh, Kaya ko gal hai. Mind is burnt here. Which Kaya? Not the physical, the inside. Actually, Krodh impacts our physical Kaya also. Blood pressure, all that sort of thing. That's why we have to worry about our rogues, our diseases which are given to us by these five dudes. Vaheguruji is not giving us the diseases. Vaheguruji is a curer. He can cure us, but we have to go in his charan and charan. And his charan and charan is not that, oh, I believe in Tan Shri Guru Nanak Dev. Believing is not going to happen. The true believing is doing what Guru Nanak is telling us to do. True believing is do what Gurbani tell us. And if we are not doing that, then it's an empty ritual. Just going in front of Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj and doing a matha take, right? What is that? What are we doing in that? ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਨਾ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਚੋਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਕੱਢਿਆ ਸੀ, ਅਸੀਂ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਉਹੀ ਕਰੀ. There is a value for doing a matha take, and we have to realize that it's a contract between us and Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj and Satguru, that I will take your mat, and urges will come. You will get urges, because these desires, these five thieves are very strong. They will give you urges, but then we have to think how we are going to come out of those urges. And if in case you are not able to come out of the urges and you lose the game at that time, don't feel guilty. जाके माफी मंगो, बख्श लेंगे गुरु साहब. He is bakshanhar. But don't make this as an habit. Did a mistake. That's what Christianity is all about, right? They do the mistake, they go in front of the confession box and they confess it. And the person they are confessing, I don't want to say this, but this is again, generically, this has been seen that either they're confessing in front of the human being, and then human being is also doing mistakes. That's why Guru Gobind Singh Ji said, from today onwards, there will be no physical guru. कोई फिजिकल गुरु नहीं होएगा. It's only गुरबाणी गुरु या सतगुरु निरंकार वाहिगुरु सच्चे पातशाह. So there's no physical guru. That's why you can be anywhere and do the ardas. हमने खाली खला दे विच देखो, learn these juktis, do the simran, look into the खाली खला and do the ardas beinti. Make that drishti, make that eye, and then what will happen? Once you will start getting into that, how to make that eye that you always see the jyot of Vaheguru first and then human being, then you will see jyot in everybody. And even if you will be getting physically attracted with someone and you know that is other than your spouse, see, that's why the beauty of Sikhi is that everybody should be getting married. Grasti Jeevan hona chahiye. Why? Because when you have a Grasti Jeevan, that's what Sikhi talks about. We don't have to look into pardara, right? Other spouses, other ladies, other men, whatever it is. So for kids, for the teenagers, wait for your time. Get yourself involved in sports, do the Simran, and when the appropriate time will come, you'll get married, right? So that's the reason. Guru Sahib has given this. You remember Char Padarat. Guru Sahib has given us calm as a Char Padarat. Because if that will not be there, the reproduction will not happen, right? So don't get into the urges and all. Don't make this as an habit. But in case something happens, it is okay. Don't feel guilty. Don't lie. Be honest. Don't judge others. Look to everywhere with a compassionate way. We were also at that point. We all, especially the people who are older of my age, 40 plus and all, we have been through all those circumstances. We all know how our life was before. ਇਸ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਬੜੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਢਹਿੰਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਣਾ. We have to be in ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ all the time. Mistakes ਕਰੋ, ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਮਾਫੀ ਮੰਗੋ. Don't make that a habit though, right? ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਚਲੋ, okay? And that's the same thing Guru Sahib is, Kabir Sahib is talking about here. Kabir Sahib is saying, Kabir lekha dena suhela, ਜੋ ਦਿਲ ਸੂਚੀ ਹੋਏ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅਗਰ ਤੇਰਾ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਫੁਰਨੇ ਖਤਮ ਹੋ ਗਏ, if your mind goes in peace, ਜੇ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਤੇਰਾ ਮਨ, ਸੁੱਚਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਪਿਓਰ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਮਨ, ਫਿਰ then it is easy to give your lekha, because then there is no lekha actually. lekha ਰਹਿਣਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ. ਫਿਰ ਨਾਮ ਨੇ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਧੋ ਦੇਣਾ. But we have to connect our mind with the naam every day. Day in, day out. ਤੇ every day ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੇਖਾ ਦੇਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ. ਤੇ ਇਸ ਪਿੱਛੇ we have to make it a habit. Doesn't matter your friend's birthday party or some marriage function has come, don't miss your Amrit Vela. Try. Then only we will be able to protect us. ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਕਾਜਲ ਦੀ ਕੋਠੜੀ ਹੈ. Where this Maya is ਕਾਜਲ ਦੀ ਕੋਠੜੀ. We are living in this ਕਾਲਕ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਣੀ ਹੈ. But ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, we will realize ਕਿ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜ ਕੇ ਆਨੰਦ ਹੀ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ. Right? When we connect with the naam, when we connect with our guru, that anand is beautiful. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ, ਆਨੰਦ ਆਨੰਦ ਸਭ ਕੋ ਕਹੇ, ਆਨੰਦ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇ ਜਾਣਿਆ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅਸਲੀ ਆਨੰਦ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵਾ ਨਾ, the real bliss is not in the food, not in the lust, not in the greed, not in the anger. Real anand, real bliss is with the guru. But we have to experience it. Just by reading the Gurbani and by saying what I'm saying is not going to happen. We have to do it practically. Practically ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਹੈ. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਹੈ. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਅੰਤਰਗਤ ਜਾਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਹੈ. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਅਨਹਦ ਧੁਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜਨਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਹੈ. Then only our life is going to change. ਉਸ ਸਾਚੇ ਦੀਵਾਨ ਮੈਂ ਪੱਲਾ ਨਾ ਬੱਕਰਿਆ ਕੋਈ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਮਨ ਸੁਚਾ ਕਰ ਲੈ. If you will not do it, ਤੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਉਹ ਸੱਚੇ ਦੀਵਾਨ, ਉੱਥੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਦੀਵਾਨ ਹੈ, ਉੱਥੇ ਕੋਈ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਪੱਲਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਫੜਨਾ. If you are living a life of a sakat, if you are living a life of a manmukh, if you are a bemukh from Vaheguru, bemukh, what is bemukh? Who doesn't listen to Vaheguru, doesn't listen to Gurbani Guru. That's a bemukh. And when we will start listening to Vaheguru Sache Pasha, but again some mistakes we are doing, फिर कोई problem नहीं. I am not saying that. Gurbani says that also. पढ़ते हैं ना सी सब शब्द, विछड़िया मेले प्रभु हर दरगह का बसीठ. He is Basit. You know what Basit is? Basit is a lawyer. The small mistakes which we do, he will forgive us. Maharaj is Dayalu Kirpalu. We have to come in the charan and sharan of Vaheguru. सब कुछ कृपा होएगी. हाँ जी वाहिगुरु, अगर किसी का क्वेश्चन है जी पूछ लो, नहीं तो आप सिमरन स्टार्ट कर दिए जी. So that's why we have to make our lekha very, very clean every day. Yes, there will be the time when it will be difficult. And that's how we have to become more stronger. कि बाकी चीजां विच साडा ध्यान ना लगे. Priority should be Gurbani Guru. Priority should be Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Priority should be Naam Japna. Priority should be Samao in the Naam. Priority should be sitting in the sun. Priority should be listening to the Anhat Shabad. Priority should be, if you get into listening of the Anhat Shabad, do the Das Painti so that Prakash can happen. Prakash is not very easy. I go to different forums in the Telegram. I've started listening. I was shocked how people easily say, oh, mainu te ji Prakash nazar aanda hai te edda. That Anhat Shabad, we need to listen in the sun, in the sun. Yes, we are hearing here. That's a nishani that Malik is calling us. But we have to hear this Shabad in the sun, when in the zero state. Or by listening, we go to the zero state. And then Naad will be pragat. Then Naad will take us to the Prakash. It's not an easy job. Most of the time, it's Harchandori, or we are looking into some other Tattanda Prakash. Tattanda, the 5 elements Prakash, the light of 5 elements. Sometimes we see that. The real Chalkare will be in the sun, when you will be in the zero state. Otherwise, there is no Prakash. So that's why there's a lot of confusion, because people hear things from here and there, and everybody wants an importance in their life, and they say these things. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਨਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, ਮਿਲਾਣਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਬੜੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਗੱਲ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਹਾਂ. ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਨੇ, ਮਿਲਾਣਾ, when we do a darshan, when we get merged in Vaheguru, there are totally different things. When we darshan karne bhi, it's virle, very rare. Maybe sometimes Vaheguru ji do a kirpa and they will show himself once, maybe twice. But the game is, are we doing the darshan of Vaheguru Sache Pasha every day? And that's where we all have to reach. Every day, ਆਪਾਂ ਸਵੇਰੇ ਉੱਠੀਏ and we do Simran, we listen to the Anhat Shabad, we go in Sun, listen to the Naad, and meet Vaheguru. In summary. So Vaheguru, keep on. Jinnu Anhat Shabad sunda hai na, they should make it an habit that they should at least have a separate time where they are just listening to the Anhat Shabad. Sirf Anhat Shabad sun rahe. 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours. Totally in Sahaj by sitting in there. Agar utthe furna aanda hai, stop your swas for 2-3 seconds, again listen to the Shabad. By putting the dhyan in the front of the Trikuti, in the front of the forehead. ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਆਪਾਂ progress ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ. And in the life, don't point fingers on others. Don't blame others. Blame yourself. We are in this world. We got this Manukha Dehi because Malak ne sade te tars kita. He blessed us. Now we should look for this opportunity. Use this opportunity to meet Vaheguru. Things will happen in life, right? Fail howange, but himmat nahi harni. Asi Guru Gobind Singh Ji de bacche hain. We are kids of Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Himmat nahi harni. Jinne apna parwar waarta sikhi karke. ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਪੁੱਤ ਹਾਂ. So बी एवरीथिंग विल बी फाइन। बस नाम जपी जाओ, अपनी जीवन जांच ठीक रखो, मेक योर लाइफस्टाइल गुड, वेरी गुड, and keep on doing the simran, everything will be fine. Don't judge others, don't argue with others, don't make your points, right? What we have to do is we have to merge in the love of Vaheguru. ठीक है जी, आओ जी सिमरन करिए। We have to say वाह, we have to listen, we have to say गुरु, we have to listen। वाह ते ढिड थोड़ा जा अंदर, गुरु ते ढिड थोड़ा जा बाहर। आओ जी, वाह गुरु, 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 गुरु, वाह 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 guru, va, 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 guru, Vahguru, 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 Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਹਮ ਅਵਗੁਣ ਭਰੇ ਏਕ ਗੁਣ ਨਾਹੀ, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਬਿਖੈ ਬਿਖ ਖਾਈ। ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਭਰਮ ਪੈ ਭੂਲੈ, ਸੁਤ ਦਾਰਾ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਉੱਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ, ਤੈ ਮਿਲੰਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਬਾਣੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਦਿਆਂ, ਵਿਚਾਰ ਕਰਦਿਆਂ, ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰਦਿਆਂ ਅਨੇਕਾਂ ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਗਲਤੀਆਂ ਹੋ ਗਈਆਂ ਹੋਣਗੀਆਂ। ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਅਕਾਲ ਪੁਰਖ ਨਿਰੰਕਾਰ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਬਖਸ਼ਣਯੋਗ ਹੋ, ਬਖਸ਼ ਲੈਣਾ ਜੀ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। We'll meet tomorrow at 5 p.m. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ